Let's see if notifications go out today. Take a walk back to the truck. It's a beautiful day in Arizona. Beautiful day in Arizona. Let me get back to the truck so I can see the screen. I super truck it parked right where that white Volvo is last night. But of course in the morning, once the parking became available, I went ahead and moved to a parking spot. But I got here last night at, or this morning, I'm sorry, not last night. This morning it was like 3 a.m. I think. Parked next to the Prime truck, but I just had lunch and a shower and updating my GPS, and I stayed off of YouTube for 24 hours. I wanted to see if my notifications would go out. I can't really see the screen right now, so give me a second to get in the truck. Uh-oh, we got an alarm going off. Alarm, alarm. Morning, Will Robinson. That there is a screaming meanie. The first you heard was on level 2. The second one was on the loud. And as you can see, them, they can get loud. All right, let's see. What's happening, Michael? Big John, how you doing? Jeff, how are you? How you doing, Ralph? Missy, sweetie dear? Sweetie pie, how you doing? Dads, what's happening? GW, what's up? Swade, how you doing? Big Trucker, what's happening? Yeah, I'm delivering in the morning in California, Rancho Cucamonga. So I'll be leaving here. It's going to be about a 7.5 hour drive. So I'll be leaving here. I'll give myself, well, then I got to stop and fuel. So I'm going to give myself some time. But I'll be driving right to the 90. Yep, I figured out how to do that from the laptop. Miss Hubby, how you doing, Jeff? Oh man, good. Everyone seems to got a notification. Melissa, Missy got a notification. Yeah, it's about the exactly. Now that thing will wake up the dead, man. I never wake up to it because my alarm on my phone goes off first, and then I'll shut it off when I get up. That's my backup, just in case something goes wrong with my phone. Oh, damn. Oh, man. You got one too, KDS? Yeah, they're worth it. You got one, Swade? Good, good. You know who needs to get one is Kiana. Maybe we need to get her one and send it to her. I was just looking at him here in the truck stop, and it's funny because I was thinking about him when I walked out here, and I got to my door of my truck. I could hear it going off. I'm like, damn. Oh, it's hot in here. I've been swerving to avoid those squirrels. What? Swerving? Yeah, she does. That's what I was saying. We need to send her one. Let me turn on the AC, man. It's freaking hot in this truck. It is hot in this truck. Might have to go back inside the building. Oh, damn. I was updating my GPS. Let me make sure it's doing its thing. Still. Mobile hotspot turned on. Gotta plug this in. Yeah, this GPS is really starting to irritate me. It, I should have bought the enhanced Wi or the Wi-Fi. I had the free Wi-Fi going with it inside the building, but I guess being out here, it's not picking up a signal. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me just get this started back up here. Okay, it's going. All right. $55 degrees. I don't know what temperature is here. It's hot, I can tell you that. Matter of fact, I might have to change into shorts. There's still some snow on the ground. Well, you know what? It must have been freezing because this morning when I got out of my truck, the ground was still frozen where there was ice, or where somebody spilled water. Oh, hell, it's 63 degrees right now. Woo, no wonder why it's so hot. A balmy 39, yeah. Imagine 63. I'm ready to freaking pass out. Yeah, sunny, you might ride today. That's cool. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Yeah, she was said. I was on the phone with her a little bit ago, and yeah, he's okay now. She ended up riding. If you've seen me on my Instagram page, you'll see where she was riding one of the other horses on her ride because he was still not doing that good. He wasn't doing good that morning, so she elected to take one of the other horses. But when she got home yesterday, he was fine, and then this morning he's really good. He's back to wanting to kick everybody's butt. 31, yeah. Yeah, 30, at least it's, I mean, at least 31 it's not too bad. You're not dying. Don't do that. Spilt water? Nah, that's where Bags peed. Hey, where he dumped his toilet. 80s and raining. Ain't nothing like rain in the 80s. What's happening, CPAP? New subscriber, you on Dinner's Pass? New subscriber, you on Dinner's Pass? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Michael. Unless, oh, that's not Michael. That's Michael. Different Michael. How you doing, different Michael? Now what is that? Shank? Michael Shank? Are you a new subscriber? Is that what you're saying? I believe so, although I always just call Michael's. How you doing? How you sucking it through the nose? Yeah, sometimes you got to. What's happening, Lucas? Oh, Donner's Pass. Frick that, man. Donner's Pass ain't no big deal when it ain't snowing, when it ain't 10 feet of snow. Yeah. Right, Donner's Pass. Yeah, when it's snowing, I don't want nothing to do with it. Last night. No, I'm not going to share that with you. Never mind. You're starting to think. I was staying off of YouTube on purpose because I wanted to give 24 hours between my last live. To see if notifications would go out, because I read somewhere that if you do more than 3 uploads or 3 lives within a 24-hour period, YouTube will stop sending out notifications. So I wanted to see if that helped. And, hey, Kiana, we were just talking about you. Did you get a notification, Kiana? But yeah, you're right. I was wondering. I haven't seen it. No Kiana, no Bags, no Chad. No one's popping up. Normally somebody pops up. Cool, that's nice. Oh, I just started another series, a Marvel series. I finished The Punisher, and I started Jessica Jones. I've done about 3 episodes so far. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You're the only Michael. Huh, Michael? Hi, Robot with Will Smith, pretty good. Yeah, I've seen that when it came out years ago. Of course I did something funny. Cool, notifications went out. Yeah, so that's probably what it was, is I was putting out so many videos, one after the other, it had my notifications turned off. Hey, Missy, that blue was to match your hair. Cool, Keanu. Keanu. Gotta try. Yeah, Greg says, "Hey David, I got a trifecta this morning. I had to do the alley dock. It wasn't pretty, but I got it in the hole. Nice, right on. Congratulations, bitchin'. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, the alley dock, man. I love that maneuver. In between 2 trucks. I really love that maneuver on the yard. That maneuver on the yard is the best because, one, you don't have to worry about hitting nothing. So you can just, back right into that maneuver and go, ha. But, whatever. Cool, man. That's good. Congratulations. I wish I was there to give you a... There, I gave you a... I'm going to turn this fan down. It's too noisy. That might help. Yeah, CPAP. And not only that, well, I was only doing 1 a day, but what it was is I started doing my vlogs instead of cutting them together and making one long movie. I was, part 1, part 2, part 3 type stuff. And so, you do one days of vlogs and you just run it right out. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sandwiched between prime drivers. I guess strength in numbers, man. Strength in numbers. We got a prime flatbed next to us. So I'm hiding behind the curtain. I'm gonna watch him back in. Think he'll see us? Do you guys know him? Do you know him? Do you know him? Do you know him? Do you know him? Nope, you don't know him. Michael says you have to put the jewelry on the trip to California. The jewelry on the trip to California. You have to put the jewelry on the trip to California. Lucas popped up. You ever run a load in or out of the Houston area? Yeah, yeah. When you get in the freaking yeah, I'm sure it was near Houston. I'm trying to think where it's at on the map. I just know that I-35 in one section of freaking, I think it's over by Dallas or something. GPS is freaking useless. Both GPSs go to sleep. He should be able to change the color. I'm not positive on that though. I've never seen anybody but blue. Good, you got a notification, Dale. Cool, cool. Waiting to see us all in Springfield hanging out. I'll be going to Springfield the second week of April. Okay, we'll see you later, CPAP. Yeah, the late night live feeds. That's funny you say that because I was thinking about doing another one, but my running time right now, it's not. I mean, my late night, I'm driving. The last 2 days, well, the last live feed I did when I leave at like 10:30, and then I drove till morning, and then last night I started running at like 6 o'clock, and I drove till 3 in the morning. So there was no late. I was driving late night, and I sure in the hell ain't going live while I'm driving. Countess, I've been just chilling. I haven't made any videos since I got the puppy, although I suppose since I did the Ace 2 class, I should make a video. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, make a video with the puppy, man. I hope they got your truck all fixed. Was the Ace 2 class boring or easy, or what was it all about? Till Monday or Tuesday, not sure. Boy, you're gonna have a bad. You're definitely going to be going in the hole there. You've been, going to be down a week? As long as you know the points, it's wicked easy, but once you get out on the road, it's a whole another story. You must be talking about the backing maneuvers. Chat on one side and crazy bags on the other. No, because then I become the punching bag. What's happening, Trucker for Life? They probably get another notification. That's why they're parking by you. Oh, road's been good or did have to chain up. Road's been good or did have to chain up. Who's over in the Donner's Pass? I'm in Arizona. I'm not near Donner's Pass. I'm over in. I can't remember what part of Arizona I'm in. The big place. The big place. I'm in the big place. Come on, think of it. What's the big place? The popular. Not Tucson. What's the other one? My GPS is updated, otherwise I'd be able to tell you. I'm in the big freaking place. I'm in the... oh, man, I can't remember. It's off the whatever. I'm in... Yeah. Phoenix. Yeah, because... where I was going to shut down at is right out the interchange for going to Phoenix. I think I'm really close to Phoenix. Our Flagstaff, it could have been Flagstaff. Hell, I don't know. I don't know. See, normally I just look up at my GPS and punch the button. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was probably sleeping. And when I pulled into this truck, did I get video of getting in this truck stop? I think I did. Man, this is a little bitty ass truck stop. There was nowhere to freaking park. It was 3 in the morning, and you can see that blue truck right there. There's still a fuel line to the right of it. Well, I parked right there, right where that white wall is. I would have been nose to nose with that red truck. I figured, what the hell, these guys can't turn out and go that way anyways. Everybody from these lanes, they have to pull out right and then turn and loop around to get out, because it's so tight in there. Watch, we'll see this guy. He might be able to do it since there's no truck parked over there. Maybe I was causing them all to do that. Doug, you're done with TNT waiting on a truck? That's cool. You going company or lease, or what you Oh shit. What? Cactus, Phoenix, yeah. Outlaw trucker. Oh man, I want to see this guy pull out. I guess there's enough room if there's not a truck parked right there. But I was parked right there, so these guys were all coming this way and looping around. But then again, there was also trucks all parked right there too, next to like that white one. There was like one more there. There was one right here. You're going lease. Okay, cool. What kind of truck are you going to get? Truck shorted. Who knows when I'll get one. Oh, yeah. Timothy, my man. See that? I went to fist bump Timothy and my damn phone died. Timothy, doink. I really need to talk to Missy again about going lease. I think I'm ready to. I think now I just got to get her behind me. Mr. Brown, how you doing? I am having a great day. I hope you're having a great day, my friend. I hope you're having a great day. Yes, hit the likes, people. There's 26 and 11. 26. You know what that means? That's 2,511. If you take 26 people plus 11 likes. Oh, no, there's 13. But yeah, I think I'm ready to go lease. I think I'm ready to make that jump, depending on what the wife says. Yeah, that sounds like I'm a whipped man, don't it? Why don't you get some 3M double-sided tape for your weight gauges? Weight gauges? What are you talking about, my weight gauges? Are you talking about that? The Duran? That's a tire monitoring system. Yeah, I broke the damn phone. Give him a fist bump there, Greg. How's your air beeper been doing, my air beeper? How's your air beeper, my air beeper? It's doing good. Well, I mean, that's not an easy decision. Yeah. Yo, David, I could be your first TNT student. What do you think? Hey, man, I'm ready to rock and roll, man. I'm ready to rock and roll. You should do live on it so people can hit that like during funny parts. Wait. Okay, Dads, I'm lost. What you're saying? You should do lives on it so people can hit likes during funny parts. It won't be long with your new loads before you put your loads out. Instagram. Live on Instagram. Okay, you should do lives on it on Instagram so people can hit like during your funny parts. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You know, I know you can go live on Instagram, but isn't it only for like a couple of minutes and then it shuts off? If you're asking me how long I was sitting around for a TNT trainer, I got my PSD trainer at the last day of orientation, and I stayed with him for TNT. I was stupid. I was mentally something or other. You'll be there on the 25th of when? Of April? I'll be, let's see. I'm grabbing my freaking GPS to look at the phone. Let me see. I got 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I'll be leaving out of there on the 14th with a student. The 25th, 14 would be 10. Because then I'll be gone. I'm gonna be taking a PSD student. They said the first time, so I have to take a PSD student, which will be out 2 or 3 weeks. So the 25th, Mr. Brown, is going to be. That will be a little on the late side. I mean, I guess if they didn't have a trainer and I was done with the PSD, that would work. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you got my email. It's davidathillside@gmail.com. And then Instagram is davidh6571. What kind of product do you hauling? Enjoy your live shows. Now, how am I going to decipher the two Michaels? I'm going to Michael and the other Michael. Michael says, "What kind of product are you hauling? Enjoy your live shows. Your pro trucker, super trucker is, I think, what you're trying to write. What am I hauling? I'm hauling some kind of meat." And I got my detention stamps. I'm not going to show you their bills though, because this is I'm hauling pork, I think. It doesn't say. Yeah, no, it's all in code. I got pork on the truck. I'm full of pork. Big one. Big one. Do you know how long others waited for TNT? No, I mean, I know. This is Salt Lake. It took a while for them to get trainers out there, but they also were having some kind of a, like they just had. See, I think they're always having some kind of a benefit that causes trainer problems. I think it's just lacking in trainers, and I think that's why trainers can get away with so much that they get away with. Oh, you'll be in March. Yeah, I might be in between, I might be in between gigs then. That might work. Kiana says, all right, I have a friend in town and my boyfriend wants to go do something, so I'm going to be finding something to do in Springfield. I'll catch you later. Oh, wait a minute, Kiana. Wait, hold on. Just pause for 1 second. Hit that button. So now that he's ready to go do something, you're going to go. But earlier in your feed, you wanted to go do something, and it was all about, hold on, I'm playing my game. What kind of double standard is that? Now you need to say, hold on, I'm watching YouTube. All right, girl, you have a good, you have fun. Hopefully you find something fun to do. Why don't you go to the Little Tokyo around the corner from Springfield there. It's a restaurant. Good sushi, man. Good sushi. Timothy says, please, there's plenty gadgets, wires, hoopla in that tractor, plus hats, glasses, Mountain Dews, etc., etc. You're right. There's all kinds of crap in here, Timothy. I'm going to act like it never even acted up. There's all kinds of crap in here, Timothy, that can kill you if you get in an accident in this truck. Oh, man. If you wait 9 months, you don't have to do PSD. If you're talking to me, I want to do PSD. I want to start out with PSD and work my way up. That way, I'm hang out around the house and get used to things. Is Prime hiring any drivers? Want to get in a truck and driver, David? Driving David. Yeah, there's Prime's always hiring truckers. No problem, Brown. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. You guys don't realize this. Thank you. Thank all of you. I appreciate all you guys. You watched the Pacao chip video I sent you? No? Did you send me a chip video? I don't think links were working if you sent it to me on a live feed or something. I don't think links work. Because someone kept telling me, oh, why aren't you clicking on that thing? And they're like, well, it's not. I'm like, it's not there. You just swept the stairs. Taco meat, yum. Sausage. What the hell are you guys talking about food for? You have a good day. Got to run. See you later, Suede. Have a good one. Be careful. Be good. Lotion, come on. Really? Really? Really, Jared, you gotta rile them up? Rile up the troops? You can get sushi. They got other things that aren't fish there. They got rice and teriyaki and stuff like that. Allergic to fish? What the hell? That was like my daughter's my daughter's first boyfriend she had in high school. The kid. I'm gonna leave it alone. I better not. I better not. Okay. All right, Kiana. I'm gonna. Oh, there's such a joke there. Okay, we're gonna leave it alone. Michael says every time David talks to Timothy, David gels up. What do you mean I gel up? But for real though, I'm out. Okay, see you later, Kiana. I'll wait till you leave, then I'll throw the joke out there. Oh, you sent it on Instagram. I haven't got any notifications or anything from Instagram. I'll have to look. Yeah, potato salad and dressing. It's prime student driver. There's another PSD, but the fact that I'm going to become a trainer, I have to say it's prime student driver. Hey Shane, how you doing? Planning to start my prime orientation April 22nd, the final countdown. Right on, congratulations. The pizza's wrecking the signal. TNT's today taco night. I wish it was taco night. There ain't no tacos over here. Such a restrained show, yep. You didn't get one, Zach? Oh, crap, man. I thought we fixed that problem. Do I take medicine to stay awake? No, but you know what? Damn it, I'm glad you said that. I forgot to take my medicine last night. Now I'm a day behind. If the wife found out about that, I'd be done. Because I think I'm 2 days behind. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only 1 day behind. Let's see. I bought this at like 2 o'clock in the morning. It should be good still. Oh, that was disgusting. That is not good still. No, I don't take anything to stay awake. I have 5-hour energy if I need it, but I was wide awake last night. I'm going to be a little tired tonight though, because I'm going to be up a long time before I start driving. They were giving sushi away Friday morning at the Millennium building, kind of sketchy. Yeah, if they're giving it away, it's because it's going to go bad, probably. Potato salad dressing sounds so much better. Yeah, Timothy, you're funny, man. Sucks to be you. It's taco night at my house. Oh, it does suck, man. Oh, I love tacos. Shank cocaine. Does Prime check to see how often you're using your CPAP? Yes. They are connected to it. So they know whenever you're using it. They charge you $2 a week for that privilege. Whenever there's a signal, it sends them the information on what you've been using. So if I go somewhere I don't have a signal for a week, once I get a signal, it sends them the information of that whole week, how long it's been on for, and you know, the machine knows if it's just on or if it's being used. I don't know how it knows that. Well, I do. It has something to do with the rhythm of breathing. Because I've went to sleep with it before when I first got it, and if the mask came loose and was leaking real bad, it would show that I didn't have it on. Even though it was on and still there, it was just leaking too bad. It was just leaking too bad for it to register that it was working. Sushi in the AM, yeah. I don't drink a lot of Mountain Dew. I hardly ever drink Mountain Dew. That's you only have to the DOT requirement of a CPAP machine, I believe, is 70. You have to use it 75% of the time. So if you think about it, out of 30 days, and what do they consider an 8-hour sleep day? You don't have to use it 100, because I've gone a couple of days without using it because I just didn't sleep, and no one's ever notified me or said anything. They determined, well, I found out I needed a CPAP because of medical issues. The wife told my doctor, you need to check this guy, he's going to die. But when you go to a DOT physical or higher on in these places, the diameter of your neck, if it's a certain diameter, they'll test you for it. But I needed it. I knew I needed it. Ever since I was a kid, people used to tell me that I'd stop breathing in my sleep. And then like a couple years ago, it got really, really bad to where, I mean, we didn't know it was from me not breathing in my sleep, but something was causing me to get sick and, you know, not be able to stay awake, have low oxygen in my blood, all kinds of stuff, and it ended up being sleep apnea. But I'll show my guy. Nah, no one's gonna care. See, I need to do something that you guys would be out there going, hey, you guys got to sub to this guy because we want him to get to 1,000 subs because he's gonna do this. See, showing my head, ain't nobody gonna give a crap about that. Hey, I'll show you my head right now. See? Hats off. It's got to be something that's gonna make you guys go out there and promote me to get subscribers. So it has to be something like that. Oh shit, here comes Timothy. Haha, poor young fella. Poor young fella. Look, Charlie, let's ask him what he does for a job. Okay, say, young fella, what do you do for work? David reply, I'm doing PSD. my she says, yummy. Timothy, man. Dude. Which truck ride's better, little dirty or big dirty? I think Big Dirty rode better, but it could just be that my microwave wasn't sitting right next to me. I never heard my microwave making noise in Big Dirty. It sat up on the top bunk. Little Dirty, my microwave drives me freaking bananas. But yeah, I think Big Dirty rode better. Yeah, they're monitoring you, Michael. They're seeing how it is, and I'm sure they're going to let you know. They'll let you know there's a problem before it becomes a problem. The frick was that? Oh. Notice something missing? All of a sudden I heard boom. My freaking my camera fell off. Everyone always wants to know what kind of camera this is. It is that a dash camera? XIAOYI FOV 14. I don't know. Scared me though. Let me fix that real quick. Okay. I don't remember what size the neck is, to be honest with you. So you had a CPAP before next level trucking. How you doing? He said, so you had a CPAP before starting Prime. Was it a pain going through your sign on with Prime already having the CPAP, or no big deal? No, it's absolutely no big deal. All they needed, I had to do a DOT physical before I started on with before I started with Prime, because I was hiring out of California, and I was going to Salt Lake, and at Salt Lake you have to get your permit first. So I had to do a DOT physical to get a permit and come there. So it was just a matter of taking my CPAP report to the DOT office and doing it that way. And as far as what I had to do for Prime in particular is I had to give them the numbers off the bottom of my CPAP machine, so they can hook it into their system so they can monitor it. That was it. It was no big deal at all. It actually saved a step, because otherwise they would have made me test, because I'm sure my neck is the right size to be tested for it. No, not because of too many tacos, man. The comedy isn't reason enough to say. Zach. Shave your eyebrows for them. Well, do eyebrows grow back? If they grow back, I'd shave them. I don't know if eyebrows grow back, though. You always see these women with no eyebrows. I don't remember that, Dads. I really don't remember that. What's happening, Riverboat Captain? How's the Riverboat doing? You got any card games going on there? Any of them? I swear, man, every time I see your name, I see the women dancing in their green dresses and those funky ass long john looking things they wear underneath them, and everybody playing cards. Do you feel like you sleep better since started trucking, or a lot worse? That's a pretty red truck. It's got a blacked out grill and everything. I like that. Do I sleep better or worse? I don't know. Well, no, you know what? It's got to be worse trucking, man, because the situations you get into. But I've always been in. No, man. It's got to be worse since I started trucking, because home. I mean, yeah, that's got to be worse. You know, because like the other day I was telling you guys, well, and like today, I'll be up most of the day today, drive tonight, and then, yeah. I remember that as well. Now you guys are making up stories. Yeah, Captain. Tell them, Captain. Tell them. They're making up stories. You thought something hit the windshield, Timothy? Yeah, so did I. Your eyebrows will grow back, huh? No, I'd do that. Hell, man, if that'd get you guys to promote my my channel, I don't. No big deal to me. I just keep my hat pulled down lower. That's all. See? That's all. And my sunglasses on until they grow back. But I'd have to confirm that they grow back and that you ain't screwing with me. Squirrel. It's freaking cold in here now, man. What the hell? Oh man, Michael, really? Do the egg trick. I don't know what the egg trick is, and I know I'm not having squirrel poop on my truck, man. Come on, Mark. I'd look like a freaking jeez. I'm waiting to go to a barber so I can shave my head. I mean, you guys don't know, but I normally don't have any hair. It's been growing like crazy because I just my razor was doing my hair with just don't seem to be working right, and I'm afraid if I start cutting it off, it's gonna break in the middle of it, and I'll be walking around with half head of hair and half none. So I'm waiting to get to a barber to cut my hair off. Nah, you guys are You guys are hot, man. You got to show me proof of that pudding. For that proof of that, you know what I'm saying. Show us your tattoos. Oh, wrong one. There. There, now get me 1,000 subscribers. Lewis, you really want to see that? You really want to see that? I mean, whatever it is. I mean, I don't care. It gets me the subscribers. That's what we'll do. But I mean, really, you want to see me in a freaking pool with baby lotion? A little bitty poop is too much poop in the truck. No, Timothy, I don't want to get raped, man. Yeah, no kidding. That puppy in the truck, man. Ooh, no way. My dog would have to be at least potty trained, at least, or, well, you know what? And I guess the puppy will use the mat. But my big problem with that is just that's a big dog. That's going to take some big turds, some stinky turds. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. If your first student get in your truck and you don't have eyebrows, he's gonna think you're some kind of psycho. I mean, more than likely, he's gonna think I'm some kind of a psycho, anyways. After being around me for, put it this way, here's what I'm expecting. If you interview a student before you take them as a company guy, which I assume you can, I assume I'll probably end up going through a few students that don't want me. Okay, they'll probably think I'm creepy or something. So I'm not planning on being able to walk right up to a student going, "Oh, you sound good to me, let's go." I'm thinking that I'm gonna have a student go, "Next, I don't want to go with that guy. He's a weirdo." Because the first thing I'm gonna ask him is I'm gonna look him dead in the eye. Do you mind me filming you? I like to film things. So you think that might creep him out a little bit? Yeah, Dads, it was one of the first videos when he was wearing his sunglasses at night with his friend. Oh, yeah, I remember that. But come on, seriously, I even said I was joking in that video. Right? Don't make me look it up. I'll tell you right now, I'll eat anything as long as it's not human freaking you know, things. No, Cedric, I came to Prime with my GPS. I got it through my insurance company. It was $5 a month rental for, I think, a year, and then they gave it to you. That was like rent to buy or something. They're not expensive, the GPS machines. But yeah, because I had my CPAP machine probably a year or two before I went to Prime. Yes, weird, Michael, weird. Check out Dude Perfect. The one guy shaved his eyebrows yet, and they're growing back. Okay. Hell no, huh? Why don't you train as a company driver instead of being a lease driver? Why don't you train as a... Well, I probably am. But like I said, I'm ready to take that next step in leasing if I could sit down with the wife and we can run it. Here's the thing, guys. I don't want to leave any money on the table. I've got a 129-year-old house that needs work, and I can't do that by leaving money on the table. If I can lease and make an extra $500 a week, that would be good. The thing is the first, I would want to put away about $2,000-3,000 right off the top into a e-fund for a breakdown. Not that I have to pay for the breakdown because it'd be under warranty, but for the time off for the breakdown. If the truck's down a week, 2 weeks, I want to be able to have that money to pay for the, to be able to survive. Hope that dog don't slow her down that much. She's already riding on the edge. Yeah, that's true, and she should really talk to her fleet manager and figure out what's going on there and get that worked out, because that's really setting yourself up for trouble in the future. They might, oh yeah, no, don't worry about it, but then in the end they come up and, well, here's your service record. Because I don't think she'll be able to train with service failures. One of the criteria is when you look at the website about doing it, is you have to have a good service history. Good service history, no log violations. I mean, you can't just be, you got to be able to do it. And she's probably gonna have to get those off of or put some distance between having them, because think about it, they want you to train, and if you've got a bunch of service failures, they might not let you do it because they don't want you obviously are having some kind of issue. But I'm sure it's just something she just needs to work out with her fleet manager. Maybe she might need a little bit more time on loads or something. She'll get it worked out. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to jump right into a lease too, is because I wanted to work those problems out on their dime. Timothy, look, I'm dead in the eye. Say, wait, look him dead in the eye and say, are you potato salad dressing? Yeah, Timothy, that might make him walk too. Oh man, I might have to lie a little bit to get a student on the truck. Big John. So you're saying most trainers aren't creepy? My trainer wasn't creepy at all. Nah, GW says, nah, David, you have a good nature about you and you'll be a great trainer. Thanks. Yeah, so me winking at him and saying, I'm going to film you. Should I add when you're sleeping? Oh, man. Yeah, no, I'm going to be up front with him and I'm going to let him know. I have a YouTube, I play with the phone and the video. And because if they're not going to be okay with that, because I'm going to tell them, I might want to film you backing or doing things like that, but I will let them know. If you screw up or you're not doing a good thing and you don't want me to post that, I won't post it, but because I'm not here to make anyone look stupid, or I can even edit it. It took you 95 shots to get into it straight line back. We'll edit it down to 2, whatever. But I want them to know, and I really would like, that's why I'm hoping you could pick, because I'd hate to get a student, which, no, I don't want to be on camera, I don't want to be near, I don't want to be seen, heard, or anything. Because if they don't want to be seen, they're going to have to understand that, okay, but when I'm doing it, you might get a glimpse, like, you see Chad and Bags students, you just get glimpses of them here and there, but they're not, pointing the camera at them. Yeah, Michael. Just got here and I hear David says he was a psycho. Creepy weirdo, what did I miss? I didn't say I was. I was reading our people's comments. Or wait, did I say I was a psycho? I might have. I was just talking about meeting a student for the first time and, they might think I'm a creepy psycho. Liz says, hey Dave, I'd like to meet you. You're funny guy. Sometimes when you're in Springfield, let me know. Yeah, I'll be in Springfield the second week of April, Tuesday to Friday. I'm hoping, I'll be there definitely during the day, morning and you know, because I'm going to do the training. But I'm hoping my wife can pick me up each night and go home, but I don't think she's going to be able to. I think I'm going to be stuck there. I think I'll probably be able to go home once or twice. I was going to have my daughter, she works in Springfield. I was going to have my daughter pick me up before she went to work, or drop me off before she went. You know what I'm trying to say, but she moved, man. No, big worm, not at all. Michael says, do you have a favorite state to drive in other than Wyoming? A favorite state other than Wyoming? Wyoming is hell. I hate Wyoming with a passion. Favorite state to drive in? There is. I'm trying to think what it is. There's a couple states I love driving through. I just can't think of them right now. I can't think of them right now. I probably any of these southern states in the winter. But I mean, I guess Wyoming wouldn't be bad when it's not blowing 800 miles an hour and it's not snowing. That's right. Take care of you. Don't leave the money on the table. That dog will eat it. Will ear it. What? Will ear it. I've seen the kind of messes it makes. Yeah. Don't leave the money. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Eat it. Yeah. No, I know you're trying to say eat it. Dad says not all money is good money, Dave. You can make that extra just from the training as company. What about the money you leave on the table if you decide to take another opportunity and been paying them extra funds? Well, I thought about that. Number one, probably first thing I would do is say, hey, do you have any lease trucks that are ready to run their leases out? Like Big Dirty would have been a good candidate. Number two, if I hear what you're saying, because you're going to leave a lot of money. If your truck's a good truck, you'll leave a lot of money in an e-fund. Well, no, not the e-fund. You take your e-fund whenever you want. The only money you're going to leave on the table is your tire fund. That e-fund is yours. It's the tire fund, and I think a maintenance account, because I would do an e-fund for a rainy day. But you get that because my trainer used to always, whenever my trainer would go home, he would drain his e-fund. Even if he wasn't going to spend it, he said he swears that when he takes all his money out of his e-fund, they give him better loads when he comes back to build it back up. He said it, even if I wasn't going to use it. But you're right, dads, you will leave money on the table, but if you're making this money and you leave no money on the table because you don't do it, or you could be making this money and leave this money on the table, which means you still made that money instead of that money. So you can still technically make more money and end up leaving some on the table if you leave early. Yeah, I know I'm talking too much. Just don't start the conversation with it. Puts the lotion in the basket. Yeah. Please sign the waiver. I film people awake or asleep for my YouTube channel. Who would ask for a better trainer? Geez, I might do it just for the good times and laughs. Plus side of company, when you train, he smashes your truck. It ain't your fault. No, even when you're in PSD, Prime is responsible for your truck. When you go TNT, now it's your insurance. And my trainer basically said, if you smash my truck, it's going to be $500. You're paying the deductible. If you smash truck and trailer, it's $500 plus $500. If you completely destroy them, it's $1,500. $500 each deductible. 5 truck, 5 trailer, and 5 for the cargo in the trailer. And he said you'll pay it every week until it's paid off. And they will run like hell from the lotion, huh? In a TP, the Springfield terminal. It's going to be a big place to TP. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Mike D's is in the house. I'd request you for a trainer if I didn't have one already. I hope to run into you sometime on the road. Yeah, me too. I hope so. On the road, definitely. Here, I'm getting way behind. Okay, I'll keep going. Just saying. Do you think that is a fair question to ask a student? Do you mind if I film you for YouTube channel? They are there. They're not. No, you're right. You're right, Tom. The way I said it wasn't right. Basically, what I would basically what I'd be doing is I just want to still be able to do YouTube, like sitting 10-hour break and not have somebody that some people freak out when they see a camera. No, I don't want to be anywhere near you. If they're not okay with it, I want to know. Boy, I'm getting a glare, man. I want to know if they're not okay with it. And I mean, if they don't want any of their progress film, that's fine too. I mean, there we go. That's fine too. Hey, what's up, vapes? Rich and Bags 2020, yep. How much for a set of Michelins all around? The tractor will you get a discount through Prime? Yeah, Prime definitely gives you a discount. My trainer put 4 drives on his truck. It was like $3,000, and he paid $1,500 at a house for his steers. And the dude at the Prime Tire Shop, man, he's like, man, you got ripped. He goes, you always get your tires from us. We get a good discount. I forget what the steers were going to be, but it was like $600 less or something like that. And it didn't hurt him at all, because he had that a year and a half, and he had that already in his tire fund. He paid all of it out of his tire fund, and a year and a half, almost 2 years, he got like 240,000 miles out of his tires. No, that would be, Michael, one of the criteria would be is what happens in the truck stays in the truck, and not being funny, like, any weirdness, but you got to have boundaries, and you don't want to be sitting around YouTube and someone come up and oh man, you should have seen so and so freaking this, that, or the other, when if it's not on camera, it's a private, keep it to yourself, unless it's something funny that happened. Hey, let's tell a story of this. But it would definitely not interfere with training, that's for sure. Damn it, I want him a trainer first. We're gonna make a lot of money hauling Mountain Dew shaving cream. What's up, I'm a believer? Did you get a notification? Timothy, okay, gotta go clean setup for Outback later. Okay, see you later. See you later, Timothy. You mean someone comes up and shoots lotion on you? Yeah, while you're driving, you get a shot. That reminds me, I just got out of the shower, man. Got to lotion up the hands. It's like ritual. Oh, I love the smell of this stuff, man. I'm caught up. Arrivederci, ciao, ciao, Michael. Ciao, arrivederci, hasta la vista, so on and so forth. My wife's going to freak out when I come home. My hands are going to be softer than hers. What's happening, Shane? I'm good. How are you? What am I going to talk about now? Who was that? Jeff? Well, I don't know. What do you want to talk about? I was thinking about wrapping it up here in a minute. I think I want to go back into the pilot and take my GPS and let it get back on the Wi-Fi to upgrade. I seem to always almost get wait. I seem to almost always get notified. Oh, okay. So you're one of the ones that usually get notified. I stayed off for 24 hours to see if that helped with the notifications, and it seemed like it did. Everyone, I think only one person came on and said they didn't get notified. Yeah, I was thinking about wrapping it up here in a minute, unless somebody brings up a conversation. My break is over at like 3, either 1 or 3 o'clock. I can't remember. It's 1:34 now, so let's see if my break's over. Yeah, well, no, that could be.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
But I can't leave till like 5, 6 o'clock tonight, because if I do, I'm going to get to my 90 too early and run out of. They don't have overnight parking there. I'd have to park at the TA. I called them and they said, when you check in, you're going to park on the street and walk in, because they have a really small place there. So I said, well, can I stay parked on the street? And he said, well, he goes, not always. He goes, if you're on our side, he goes, yeah, you'll probably be okay. He goes, otherwise you got to keep moving around. And if I run out of time there, I need to be pretty much on their property. So I'm thinking it's gonna be an 8-hour drive running 57. So I think I'm gonna do 8, give myself an hour to fuel up, and then give myself an hour extra. So if I leave at 6, be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That'll put me there at 4 in the morning. My appointment's at like 5:30. So I'll probably leave, because I'll get way too antsy. I'll probably leave at 5:30, because if I can get there and I'm there an hour early, I can shut down in the street and start running my off-duty clock, which I'll have, 3 hours at that point before it starts messing with my on-duty clock. And he says that if I get there early, more than likely I'll be able to get unloaded early, but I still don't want to get there too early, because it could screw me. Because if I run out of time there, then I'll personal convey back over to the TA, which sucks, because the TA and the Petro in the area, they both charge for parking. Unless you spend, I think you have to spend $20 there, which I'll probably go in and get a sit-down meal and then maybe take a shower, which, will pay for the $20. In a week or so, Jeff? Yeah, because you got to remember, if they're only giving you 3 uploads before they quit your notifications or interrupt your notifications, I've uploaded, I was uploading 3-4 times a day. This was my first time getting a notification, Michael. Okay. How are you driving after your break? How far are you driving? I think it was like 400, and I can tell you right now, 475 miles, something like that. And if you do that at averaging 50 miles an hour, it was going to be like 8 hours and some change. But I'm probably gonna run it at about 59, 60. This truck's getting crappy fuel mileage. It's dropped down to 7.9 miles to the gallon coming up to 40, and I was running 57 the whole way. I don't know what the problem is. As long as I stay over 7.5, I'm fine.
Asking for route.
But I'm not going to be late to. If I'm driving over there and I need to kick it up to 62, I will. No, I'm wide awake. I might take. Well, see, I don't even have to do. Yeah, I might have to do a 30. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a 30-minute break because I have to stop for fuel. So if I need to, I'll take a nap for a 30-minute break. Last night I drove. I drove 4 hours. Did a 30-minute break. I stopped in the just past the fuel line because there's nowhere to park. Went in, used the restroom, and sat in my truck. Finished the 30-minute break. No naps, nothing, and then just drove the rest of the way right here. 411 miles I gotta go. Stay at Hotel California. The 90 is off the 15 and Forest Street in Rancho Cucamonga, California. So since you've been with Prime for a little bit, is trucking what you thought it was? Yeah, I completely researched the hell out of it before I came out here. It's exactly what I thought it was. There was, you know what? There was more stress in it though than I thought there would be. I will admit that there was more stress. I never thought about running into low bridges and weight limits on the roadways. I just never even thought about that. And the way I was running with the trainer, once it happened one time, I was terrified about it, and it was no atlas to look. It was all about just follow the GPS. And then he would say, use common sense. I mean, if it takes you and you see a sign, don't go that way. And it's like, okay, well, what way do I go then? See, now I map my way out before I go. I'll usually look, I'll see a way to go, and I'll make sure there's no problems. And then at my 90 or my 01, I'll look to see what I can do if I accidentally pass it, how I can get turned around. Like this place I'm going, if I pass it, I can just make, if I pass the street it's on, I can just go up the next street and loop completely back around. It's safe to do so. Did I see what? Did he just say gas? Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Are you making the kind of money that you thought you would? I'm making a little more. I figured, to be safe, I figured 800 net a week. And I'm making a little over 1,000. Thank goodness, guys, because I came out here with way more bills than I should have. If I was only making 800 a week, I'd probably be in trouble right now. But yeah, I'm making more than I thought. You must be going through Barstow. You must be going through. Yeah, I'll be taking the 40 all the way down to the 15, and then the 15 to the 15 to 15 split, and I'll be staying on the 15. And it's going to be nice because I'll be doing that, because that's the Cajon Pass over there. I'll be doing that at like 3 in the morning, so it won't be trafficy. Atlas first, then GPS. Technically, Jeff, how I do it is I GPS it first, and then I look in the Atlas to see if that route is good. And if it's not good, which I've never had so far, the GPS not taking me to the right route. So, other than once you get into the city where the 90 is, like, it was going to want to turn me on a 6-ton street. But that was a city ordinance that they added at some point, because that was a perfect way to go. It 45'd you from a street that basically did that. You'd go up and have to make a what do they call that? You know what that's called? Whatchamacallit, to get back on it. So the GPS wanted me to go to a street here and come up that way, but there was houses there, so they probably complained enough about trucks going that way. So the GPS isn't going to know about city changes like that. That's why you got to always watch for signs. And you bet your butt, man, whoever's in my truck, I'm going to randomly be pulling signs out of his ass. And if he's not getting them, he's going to start reading them off to me as we go by them. If he's missing them. Music to Pinky's. Pinky's the hot dog joint. That'd be more farther on Hollywood. But if it's music, you're probably talking about some music place. But no, I'm delivering pork to McLean's. What's up, Keith? I'm gonna leave that alone, Michael. Missy might be listening. Truckin' Whitney. I love that name. Hey David, I'm late. Yeah, how you doing, Truck? You're late to the party, but I think you should do lease and not trainer. You'll make just as much money or more without the inconvenience. Yeah, but if you're training and leasing, you'll make even that much. You got to remember, I'm going to try to stack as much cash in a year as I possibly can so I can go, okay, babe, we're going to remodel our bathroom. Our bathroom is in bad shape. I want to get that bathroom remodeled. You know, at some point, Missy's going to start feeling like she's living in a shack. And that's not going to be good. You know, we've always had really nice houses. I've always wanted to rail fan on a Tehachapi Pass. Rail fan? That must be something with the trains. Is there any YouTubers who train in our company? I don't know of any YouTubers that do. Thanks. Yeah, Keith. Mike says, okay, David, I sell hay for all those horse people, so I love them horses too. Yeah, see, the horses during summer, they can eat right off the property. We have all the food there with a little bit of supplements. But winter, once it froze, everything goes dormant. We have to give them hay. And right now, Missouri is in a shortage of hay because of, I guess, they had a drought last summer. So she's been feeding pellets. And that's how the one horse choked. My daughter pays for her own horse, too. So technically, we're only taking care of two. And when they're eating off the yard, food bill is like nothing. Right, Keith, yep. You do remodels, $35 an hour. $35 an hour? What the hell state are you in? Freaking no man's freaking... You doing remodels in the bayou or something? That's cheap, $35 an hour. A happy wife is a happy home. Yep, absolutely. How much does hay cost? Well, in California, we were paying, I think she said it was like $18-20 a bale. And for the same stuff in Missouri, I think she said it's like $7 or $8 a bale. But like I said, we basically have our own hay there. How long do you see yourself doing OTR? I'm planning on doing another year and stacking a bunch of cash and then reevaluating it. But I'll tell you right now, at any time, Missy could say, you know what, I want you to come home, and the OTR career is over. I'm going local. You know, if we're not all on the same game plan, that was one of my criteria when I told her, you know, I'm going to do this. As long as we're all good to do it. What's the average price of hay? I'll truck a semi-load to you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'd need a truck and semi-load, man. We grow it. I forget what we're growing, but, you know, we have 15 acres to grow it on. As a matter of fact, the neighbor usually comes and bales the one side because it's way too much. He'll come and bale it, and then he leaves us bales enough to get through the year. He's Busy Blake's a company trainer. Okay. I might want to go Busy Blake. I might want to go look at some of his stuff. What kind of truck are you driving, a year and model, and how do you like it? I'm driving a 2020 Freightliner Cascadia. It's the lightweight though, and it's been a fine truck. I like it fine, other than it's lacking power when you do your initial takeoff. But once you get up to speed, it's fine. The other truck I had was a 27 Freightliner Cascadia. I had some issues with it, but otherwise it was a fine truck, and that one had more power. It had the DD15 in it. This has the DD13. And this truck doesn't shift right always. Like last night, I was getting on the interstate, and I was making a right turn literally at 5 miles an hour, and I went to go, and as soon as I went to go, I knew it did downshift. I was in 8th gear trying to take off still, and basically, that's, if any of you drive a manual car, that's like trying to once you take off from a light, instead of going into second, that's like going into 4th or 5th. I mean, it just, and so I had to manually downshift it. And then there was twice where it tried to take off with the load, sliding the tandems, starting out in 5th gear, and I had to downshift it manually. Normally with the load, the truck will take off in second or third. The old truck, this one takes off in first a lot of times, probably because the smaller engine. But then sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't. Like $3 to $5 here in Michigan. Yeah, but is that a three string bale? Because there's 2 string and 3 string. We get 3 string. I'm not sure, Fred. That's a Missy question. Yeah, but when you're looking for a trainer, you don't really care if it's company or lease, really. I'll have the knowledge of company if I go lease. I'm not even sure I'm going to, but I'll have the knowledge of company if the person wants to be a company driver. My trainer was always lease, so he knew nothing about the company side. So I'll be able to tell them that when you're feeling on company, it happens like this and not like this. He's pretty happy. I wonder, does he ever say what he's making? I know a lot of YouTubers, they won't tell you what they're making, or they really don't know what they're making. They're just like, well, I make this much. It's like, is that gross or is that net? I think that's gross. And they won't know what they're making net. Well, yeah, you're definitely going to make more money as a lease guy. I mean, Crazy Bags was talking about doing PSD only, and he figures he was going to net $2,800 a week. Me doing it as a company guy, I'm going to net about $1,400 a week. You know, because it's going to be what I normally. It might even be a little less than that, because it's going to be what I normally make plus $300. You only get $300 during PSD until they do their. Until they train out, then you can have a $850, and then down the line, if they stay with Prime, you can get a little more money here and there. So as long as you're not stuck at the terminal for 3-4 days when they're testing out, it wouldn't be a bad deal. PSD's $300 a week, $850 if they trifecta, $850 if they trifecta, $750 if it takes the second time, and I think $650 if it goes the third time. And then I think they have to go back out if they don't get it the third time. All right, Michael, we'll see you. Thank you. You do the same. Snow? What snow, man? I'm going to California, dude. Oh, I see. You got smiley faces. You scared me. It's like, I'm not supposed to have snow. He shows stubs. Okay, good. Everyone hit the like. Yeah, everyone hit the like button. There's 29 people, 23 likes. But I'm about ready to get off of this. I want to get this GPS taken care of before I got to leave. And I'm already starting to get antsy to leave. So I'm going to start recalculating things to get on the road. But I like, myself personally, I like to be on the other end waiting there rather than waiting this far away. Waiting this far away is risky. Oh, yeah, almost. Well, no, I've got 25 likes, 26 people. That's nice. Oh, Kiana just went live. Let's all go over there and see what she's got going on. Trainers can do both PSD and TNT or just one. That's correct, Johnny. A lot of trainers will take their PSD student into TNT, but there are. Like my fleet manager, because I told him I think I might want to only do TNT. That way they have a little bit of experience. And my fleet manager said, well, he goes, usually you want to do PSD because sometimes you don't have anybody going to, because they stayed with their trainer. And then he goes, wait a minute, I've got 2 guys in my fleet that all they do is PSD. He goes, do you smoke? I said, no. He goes, perfect, because neither do them, so their students will be non-smokers. But then he told me how PSD, he goes, you're going to get home more too. Because doing PSD with me living right there, I'll be able to go home every night I'm there, picking up a student, or when they're testing out, I can go home. Spend the night with the old lady. Okay, I'm heading to California too. Where are you going? I'm going to Rancho Cucamonga. I'll be there tomorrow morning at about 4:30. I mean, about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Okay, I'm out of here. Oh, no, I don't want to salute because I was never in the military. I meant to just go, I'm out of here, or I'm out of here, or I'm out of here, or I'm out of here. Or, you know, like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Ring that bell. Share this out. Get me, let's do some followers, man. We'll think of something to do at 1,000. But the worst thing you want me to do, I'm going to have to literally say, okay, well, we have to get 1,000 by this time. Because if it's really bad, I don't want to, wait for a year or two to get 1,000 people. And then, yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm hanging up on you now.